This series presents information based in part on theory and conjecture.
The facts that will be presented are true. Scientists representing the world's foremost research centers took part in the examination of the evidence.
The Jersey Devil. El Chupacabra. Psychokinesis. The Mothman.
UFOs.
Spontaneous human combustion.
Unsolved mysteries. I'm Chris.
I'm Chad.
And together, we're a
Pair O
normal guys. Finally, back.
You keep saying that. Here we are.
Well, this has been a kind of a unique little stretch.
It has. It's been an adventure, sir.
If you're one of the few that are
Still around.
still listening, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, if you do like us, it'll pay off here in about another month.
Hopefully. Maybe.
'Cause, well. But yeah, we've been doing some stuff. I've had a little side project thing that I'm trying to get done and devoting most of my time to.
Mm-hmm.
Chad's been Chad.
Yeah. I've been up and down, hot and cold, Katy Perry and all over the place. Yep.
Like a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
In the parking lot or something.
I don't know. Something. You know. You're the boss, applesauce.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
All right.
But yeah, so hopefully that's going to change here in a bit, and that'll come up a little bit here in the Pair O Nouncement
Gonna try to
board
put
here in a
these.
little bit.
Gonna try to put these habits here, like make them like a pair of dirty underwear. We're gonna change them up as soon as possible.
Throw them in the trash.
Yep. Just burn them.
Gets to the point where you can't really do anything with them.
Can't flip them inside out.
It's got a permanent mark.
Clorox does nothing.
But anyway, yeah. So we're planning some stuff that we'll get to here in a little bit.
Yep.
And like I said, if you're still with us with the 3 shows we've done in the past year, yeah,
We had a show recorded.
we've actually got 2 shows in the bank that we've done since last October was the last of the kind of like really regular scheduled shows.
Yeah.
It was after Cryptid Con.
Chris said they weren't up to par.
And they weren't good. The
Yeah.
first was after that 3-month hiatus we took, and we tried to do one, and it was bad.
Well, I mean, compared to, but whatever, you know.
And then the other one was about a month ago. We recorded a show, and it was kind of just reading off of a web page.
Well, I mean, if we don't do it, who is?
That is true.
Yeah.
We are a jumping board, springboard, however you usually put it.
Mm-hmm. We're something into the something for something.
And stuff.
And stuff and junk.
Exactly.
And stuff.
Things and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're going to do this show, and it's probably going to be shorter than a normal Paranormal Guys show, just to kind of as a placeholder.
There's some hobnobbery that'll be going on with this show.
That's right. Without further ado into that, Chad, I guess we'll go ahead and go into everyone's favorite little segment.
Uh-huh. Hey. Whoop.
Stop.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
not you.
Hey.
Don't talk, because it bleeds through.
Nope.
No, now it's not cool.
No.
Fine.
Just go on.
You just hush. Shh. The Pair O News Stories.
Ease.
Why? Why do you do it?
I don't know. Why do you get to be the only echo?
We're gonna have to do separate studios so that when I do that, you can talk all you want. And
I'd be fine with there being a soundproof glass wall in between us.
Well, you'd probably like throw spitballs at it or something.
No, I'd do pressed ham.
Oh.
The braid. The braid.
That's the stuff that you'd leave on the glass.
I probably would.
You'd do it a couple times and I wouldn't have to worry because I couldn't see anything through it.
Yeah, well.
But anyway, news stories. First off, Chad, and both the news stories are coming straight from cryptozoologynews.com tonight.
That's right. They're on your side. Exactly.
Breaking news from about a month ago, Chad.
Okay.
New York couple encounters humanoid on road.
The hell you say?
I think you used that preemptively.
Why?
I mean, that seemed like it didn't fit.
I was pretty
You just were like,
excited
I'm going to
about
throw it out.
I mean, can't keep all these held up forever.
Queensbury, New York, Chad.
Uh-huh.
A New York couple claims they saw an unidentified humanoid. The man who sent an anonymous...
Phenomena.
The man who sent an anonymous report said he and his fiancée were driving near Queensbury, New York, when they spotted the strange figure last Sunday about 12:15 a.m.
The hell you say?
Your times and places may vary. I was driving. We pulled off exit 20 southbound and our car came to a stop.
What's a car?
I don't know. The man wrote on a MUFON report. The eyewitnesses add that they proceeded to put on the left blinker, not the right. It's the left. This is important to the story.
Okay.
And looked both ways of the road. I don't know what that means, but they looked both ways of the road.
Okay.
He noticed a tall, slender figure dressed in black with stick-like features.
Marilyn Manson.
Could have been.
1990s Marilyn Manson. Very slightly pudgy.
He likes the drugs, but the drugs don't like him.
That's right.
Or something like that. He said the entity was about 50 feet away and standing in the middle of the road. He believes it was approximately 10 feet tall.
Woo!
I asked my fiancée what she saw, and it was exactly what I saw. Exactly. Reportedly, the two New Yorkers had already made the left turn when they decided to turn around to check on the unusual sighting.
Don't turn around.
Oh, whatever. We drove back and there was nothing there, he said. However, he explained, they felt as though they were being observed. Out of Warren County, Queensbury is on U.S. Route 9 and has a population of 27,001, including the stick-like figure. 3 months ago, a Norwegian man claimed to have seen 3 humanoids in the woods during daylight hours.
Wow. I think I know why he saw them.
And he goes, "Isn't it good, Norwegian woods?" What?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. So there's a tall, slender-like
Slender man.
We don't mention his name.
Sony Studios.
Copyright. Oh yeah, there's a movie coming out.
Yeah,
Slender Man
it's
movie.
already out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Like
yeah, I
a
remember
care.
because was it Wisconsin or Minnesota where the girl got all stabby a couple years ago,
Yeah, it was a couple of them.
and
I
that
think.
state decided they were not going to show the film anywhere in the state because of that.
Somebody cooked up some creepy pasta, and now it lives with his tentacle arm things on his back, or what the hell ever goes with Slender Man.
At least he wears a suit.
Oh, I mean, he dresses pretty sharp,
That's right.
but he limits the people that can cosplay him.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't be Slender Man. No.
Unless some gypsy came up and rubbed my cheek and went, "Diener."
Or we could be ironic Slender Man.
They could dress me up as Slender Man in the coffin and then dig me up like several months later, and I could be Slender Man.
Be like old and bloated.
No,
Slender
you'd have to go
Man.
past the pop stage. Then you'd go to like corpsey bone.
Well, it would be like Elvis Slender Man. It'd be like Slender Man after he got hooked on like
Slender Man
drugs.
Man on the can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Okay. Well, hey Chad.
Yeah.
Do you have a story?
I sure do. This one also comes from Cryptozoology News, which I think you said both of them did earlier, but I'm going to say it again. This is about a Florida family. calls sheriff over Bigfoot encounter. You ready for this?
I am.
Okay. Parrish, Florida. A family in Manatee County say they came across an unidentified biped. The hell I say. The mother of the family told BFRO, investigator R. Monteith, that they were driving on Highway 62 when they encountered the mysterious creature at 5:15 a.m. So they're early get up and getters.
Wow, they're up. Well, kudos to them.
Early in the morning, driving down the street, looked out my front window and I thought I saw big feet.
So, Chad, why were they driving at 5:15 in the morning?
Well, they were driving home from an all-nighter. A fishing trip. She said after the July 2017 encounter, this creature waited for the car ahead of us to pass and ran across between our two cars.
Well, at least he's got the sense to, not run out in front of a car.
Him running across probably wasn't the shocking, exciting part. It's probably him going whoop, 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 when he went across there because he thought it was exciting. The woman said her husband also saw the creature. She described it as dark in color, huge and fast, and running upright. She added that it didn't have the shoulder motion that humans have when they run. I've seen some humans with some pretty exaggerated shoulder motion. The eyewitness provided the BFRO with a sketch of the alleged creature. So apparently it was a piece of either ginger root or a furry turd went running across there.
From the image, because I'm looking at it here too, Chad. Is he holding a starfish?
No, that's the taillights of the car in front of him, Chris.
Oh, okay. It looks like he's holding an orange starfish.
No, it's a furry turd Bigfoot with an infinity gauntlet.
With no hands or feet.
Well, you can't make those out every time. It was running stiffly without any arm swing, Chris.
How's that work?
Just runs like, I don't know, one of those kids that runs. The father, who also says he saw the creature, told Monteith that it had very long legs, that they noticed a strange smell that reminded them of polecat, musky swamp water, and sulfur.
Because
was the devil.
When you're describing a smell, I mean, that musky swamp water is something that everybody automatically musky swamp water.
Basically, I've smelled windsong, and it smells exactly like that combination. The investigator says that the mother reported the incident to the Manatee County Sheriff, and they were told that they had been receiving similar calls. Last week, a couple also in Manatee County claimed to have seen a similar creature back in June of this year. So
I'm kind of upset that it wasn't in Norway.
I'm sure you are. So there you are, Chris. Florida, polecat, sulfur, the devil.
So, I mean, that's in the South, Chad.
It is in the South.
Do we think that could be a skunk ape?
It's very likely it could be a skunk ape.
Holding a starfish.
With a magic starfish. Well.
I mean.
Magic.
The link to the story will be in the show notes. Everybody should go and look at the image. It looks to me like whoever drew it, they took more time to draw the white lines on the road than anything else.
Blow away.
White lines.
In Florida.
Skunk ape, which I guess is kind of Bigfoot.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. Supposed to be kind of different. We'll have to ask Lyle
Which
about
is
it.
a funny story. Amelia, my 5-year-old, soon to be 6, she will argue you, like up one side and down the other, that Bigfoot only has one leg.
What, is he an amputee?
No, because he's Bigfoot.
Oh.
If he had 2 legs, he would be Big Feet.
That one almost had one. If it'd been in that car accident.
But she will argue that with you.
Hobbled.
Bigfoot only has one leg.
I also saw her today wearing a loose-fitting Batgirl utility belt with
hand sanitizer.
With some hand sanitizer hanging off the side, because apparently she's going to show up on a crime scene.
Batgirl gets into some stuff. You never know when she's going to want to hand sanitize.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I mean, that's Batman's downfall. He's sick a lot because, he never hand sanitizes.
Batman's never sick.
That you know of.
Unless he gets a broken back. Otherwise, he's fine.
Bane.
Bane.
Batman.
Bigfoot. So there you go. Pair O News stories, sir.
Wonder if, speaking of Batman and Bigfoot and stuff, what like if the cryptid community would be big enough to where there were like cryptids with superpowers?
Sure, why not?
Like there would be like Spider-Man Bigfoot.
What if you just had a bunch of vigilantes that took on the role of, like, you know, say like you were in the Batman role, but instead of Batman, you were like Sasquatch man, or Skunk Ape
Just wear
man,
a big furry suit
or Hogo Pogo man.
threw rocks at people.
You just dress up like the Bigfoot guy. Really has a disadvantage because his suit's very cumbersome.
What would Ogo Pogo Man do? Swim around and occasionally pop his head above the water and then disappear again?
He's a freaking plesiosaur. He'd pop around and be a plesiosaur. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. He's very polite.
I mean, if you really get down to it, what would any of the superheroes that are cryptids?
What would any of them do?
What would they do?
What would a goat man do? I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, a goat man would do anything a goat,
What a goat man
can.
does. It's true.
Does whatever a goat man can.
There you go, Chris. That's the next thing.
Cryptid superheroes.
Cryptid-based superhero character.
Well, is it a cryptid that's a superhero, or is it a person that's
It's a person that dresses up in an awkward cryptid outfit.
But then
that
would he
tries
have to
be a
have
vigilante?
But would he have powers, or he would just be that character?
It'd be funnier if he doesn't.
So it would just be a guy in a fursuit.
Yeah, he might just, he may get his ass handed to him. He may not. We don't know until we see.
I don't know if you take Harry and the Hendersons into account. Then though, he'd be pretty formidable.
Well, I mean, Harry was actually a Sasquatch. This is just a dude.
No, but I'm just saying if he. Oh, but we're going with he doesn't have the powers.
Yeah,
he's just in a suit.
Kind of think like not the Tick that actually has powers, but the Tick from the old comic book that was from a nut house.
Well, and especially like the Tick other characters like Deflator Mouse.
Yeah.
And American Made and stuff.
Batman Web.
Oh, don't even. And like Arthur. Arthur just had a suit with some wings on it.
Yeah.
He was
not like Arthur now.
He could be Mothman.
He could be. Martha. Man.
See, for people that don't know and have listened to us for a while, what you've just witnessed is what Chad and I sit around and talk about a lot when there's not a microphone in front of us.
It's a rando.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What if Optimus Prime was a Bigfoot?
He'd be a Bigfoot Optimus Prime. I think they already did that for Beast Wars.
Beast Wars. Mm-hmm. Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
When he was an ape or something, wasn't he?
Giant gorilla.
What was Megatron?
He was a T-Rex in the show.
Oh, that's right. I've got one of those.
They put him out as a little alligator.
He was a purple dinosaur.
He was.
Yeah.
I
Barney.
love you. Yes.
Starscream.
No, Starscream came back as a ghost in the show.
Oh, that's right, because he was dead, because Galvatron killed him.
Yeah, that's right. He did.
So I know some Transformer stuff.
Couple things. It's getting ready to come back out in theaters on the 27th.
Oh, jeez. So moving along. I think we're going to do the Pair O Nouncement board, Chad.
Excellent.
And hey, guess what?
What?
Brian's shirt has been made.
The hell you say?
Now, see, there's where you should have whipped that out.
Shocked.
It is made. I mean, it'll be in the mail soon, but keep in mind, we're recording this on Sunday, so tomorrow is Labor Day. There's no mail on Monday.
Yeah.
So
it could be months, right?
Well, let's not go with months. Brian, you'll get your shirt this year. In the 2018 time span.
Don't make any bets on that. Don't hold your breath. But you should get one, Chris.
Hey, it's made.
On it there.
It is made. The hard part, the getting the stuff to do it and making it, is done. Now it's when can I get to the post office?
Yeah. Did you send out any stickers recently?
No.
Probably should do that.
I will.
I don't know.
I've got to go to the post office at one point.
I don't know what I pay you for.
Where are you sending those checks?
They come here every couple of days, I think. They're small. They're incremental checks. I don't have the ability to just, cut one big paycheck.
Or any, for that matter.
No, they're small.
Really? Like almost to the point of not being
Do you ever let the girls get the mail?
visible to the naked eye.
If you let the girls get the mail, I know what's happening.
No, they actually don't get the mail.
They ever find it someplace?
Nope.
Say this from Uncle Chad and just tear it up so they think it's funny.
No.
No. Okay.
I think I'm going to need a snorkel here soon.
Pair announcement board.
Pair O Nouncement board.
Uh-huh.
Ord.
Pair O Nouncement board.
Oh, would you like to do that? I mean,
sure.
Here,
Why
wait,
not?
wait.
I need the eco boost.
Look,
What?
I had my ears on, but not mine.
God,
wait,
you suck.
Wait, because
You're the worst engineer ever. Ooh.
Pair O Nouncement board.
Board. Oh, we're both in here.
Yeah,
Wow.
because mine was turned down.
Yeah. Everything looks a lot different when you're inside.
There, see?
Yeah.
Huh. I forgot how to use the board.
Okay.
So, first up on the old Pair O Nouncement board, as we were talking about it earlier,
Yes.
big news for the Pongite nation of 3 people.
Big.
Give or take. Mm-hmm. So, for those of you that have stuck with us, I mean, you're about to get rewarded. I guess if you call it a reward.
What's in your wallet?
So, now we're going to do this show. And then we've got Cryptid Con next weekend. We have Mothman the next weekend. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to take a little 2-week hiatus.
Okay.
But then
What are we doing in the 2 weeks?
Whatever.
Okay. Just checking.
Recording shows.
Yeah.
But starting October,
Yeah.
Paranormal Guys,
Yeah.
you'll be able to enjoy it twice as often. As normal, not as twice as often as the past year. Because that would be once every month and a half.
Not twice as much because the shows are getting better.
Hopefully that too. But we're going to start throwing out a show once a week.
Yeah.
So, and the way we're going to do that is we'll every other week will be kind of the normal show that you're used to.
Uh-huh.
And then on the off weeks, every other week, we're going to start doing Paranormal Guys BS.
Now, how are you going to do that?
Like you've said, I got enough recordings of you to where I could do a whole year of show without ever even talking to you.
Did I ever tell you about how when I was 21 years old, I got involved in the Russian mafia?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you some other time. Keep going.
Great. So yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
Paranormal Guys BS,
Uh-huh.
which actually stands for bonus show.
Sure.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to try to make that one, it'll probably be a little bit shorter than the normal show. But we're going to try to make that kind of just a more free-form-ish, I guess, deal to where we're probably going to talk to some people for them. We may talk about a new movie, a book, a con, something like that.
Get some of
up.
these interviews down that we've had to let go because we haven't really had the time to get
Yeah.
organized to do them.
Yeah, it'll be kind of the extra stuff type show.
Yeah.
Hence, bonus show.
Bonus.
Paranormal Guys BS.
Sounds good, Chris. Came up with that one by yourself, did you?
Actually, for once, yes.
Oh, nice.
Just like the name of the show. Paranormacopia.
Paranormacopia. That one rolled right off the tongue.
Actually, the O was mine. Because remember, originally you said we should do Normal Guys.
Did I?
Yeah. And you were like, I thought...
I thought it was always Pair O. Because
No.
I thought I was making fun of that because there was a Pair
No, because I remember our conversation on the phone when we were talking about it. And because I was a big proponent for Paranormacopia.
Yeah, I can't say that I was.
And that's what you said. Well, how about we do pair, because there's 2 of us, and it's a pair guys, and we do Pair Normal Guys, or Pair...
O.
No, you never did say O.
I thought I said O.
No, because that was my little throw-in, because I immediately went to it's like an Irishy thing. When you go it's the Paranormal Guys.
Paranormal. Drunken potatoes.
So the O's mine.
Okay, that's not bad for a German guy to come up with.
Yeah.
Those crazy Nazis.
Wo ist der Schrabenschlüssel?
Sind der Arschloch deep, ja.
Sehr deep.
Sehr deep.
So, there you go, Chad. So, coming up in October, I mean, I don't think anybody that's listening probably believes it, but
They'll think you're full of crap.
I mean,
I'm just letting you take the lead on this.
most do. So you can be like, I never said that.
I'm going to follow if it happens. If it doesn't happen, I didn't make the promise. Hold it to Chris. On quality control, he didn't want the other show to come out, so there you go.
Well, I'm trying to deliver a better product to the Pongite Nation.
Yeah, let them get what they're paying for, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Trying to make you feel like you're compensated for that internet bill you pay each month.
Me or
higher.
me or the fans?
Either. Hell, mine's high, and we're not even doing this at my house.
Well, mine's high, and AT&T has also said, "Oh, there's nothing we can do about making it." I'm on 18 megabits or whatever the heck.
Stupid.
They put that in a month.
So stupid.
Or 18. That's my speed, and they've told me that that's the fastest that they can offer in my area. And it's like,
it's
nobody
DSL.
even offers that slow of internet service anymore.
Well, it's DSL and you're in the sticks. DSL has limitations normally.
No. If I were 600 feet closer to the road, I could have whatever speed I wanted because that's where Spectrum and everybody runs.
Yeah, but that's going to come through cable, which is very different than, you know.
Well, no, but I'm just saying that 600-foot driveway is the, oh yeah, we can run it to your house for $3,000.
That's what you get for living in the middle of the woods.
It's not. You're right. I'm out here in the wilderness.
I know. I've seen foxes and raccoons and what'd you say? There was a groundhog up there peering through your window.
Yeah, in the windowsill,
rubbing its nipples against there, going, "Oh, Billy," or whatever.
I don't remember that part of it, but yeah, there was a groundhog.
I think it was a paranormal groundhog.
So anyway, the other announcement.
Oh, Billy.
Moving on. This coming weekend, Chad.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know what it is, right?
It's Settlers Days.
Sure. September 8th and 9th.
Uh-huh.
In the beautiful town of Frankfort, Kentucky.
Pair O Con.
Wow. Nope.
Nope.
Take two?
Wasn't that Brandenburg Paracon, was it? Nope.
Cryptid Con.
Yes.
Version 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Bigger and better and stronger and faster.
We can make it better.
Mm-hmm. We can make it. We can rebuild it.
So, and once again, we're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Frankfurt at the beautiful Capitol Plaza Hotel.
Yes.
And last I heard, I think all their rooms are booked now.
Did they get some kind of power generator for the city so the power doesn't go out this year?
No, but I noticed this year they said the after party on Saturday night is not outside by the defunct fountain pool thing. It's in like one of the ballrooms or whatever.
Probably couldn't get all the feces cleaned out of it last time.
Probably.
Yep. Scat. I'm a scat man.
Oh, never mind. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so this coming weekend, depending on when you're listening to this, if you're listening to it late, sorry, it's already happened. You have to wait till next year. But if you're listening to it before it happens,
if you're listening to it in 2018,
and
it's September.
There's they got a pretty good little lineup this year, Chad.
I know.
Namely, Mr. Robert Gimlin himself.
Yeah.
His friends call him Bob.
Bob. Well, let's talk about the headliners first. Paranormal guys will be there. Then Bob Gimlin.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going with, like, order of importance, yeah. I mean, Paranormal guys. Mm-hmm. Then maybe Creature Replica.
Yeah.
Then Bob Gimlin.
Uh-huh.
Bobo,
sure.
Seth Breedlove.
Uh-huh.
Then after that, it's a toss-up. I mean, like, Linda Godfrey.
Nope, nice.
David Paulides.
Uh-huh.
He's the
Missing 411.
There you go.
Awesome.
He knows why people disappear.
If you've never seen the...
Oh, and he's actually only there Saturday.
If you've never seen the Missing 411 movie or read any of those books, which if you want those books, do not get suckered into the high dollar price people want on eBay. Go to his website. Like, they actually sell them through the site, and you can get them there, and they're way cheaper.
Good old Cliff Brockman's going to be there.
Ah, nice.
With Bobo.
He has some really cool casts he usually brings and sells.
I think one of my favorite things from last year was when they got out the line of about 5 or 6 of the cast, and like there were people down on their knees on the floor looking at them and like pointing to the cast and putting the finger by the side of the mouth like they were thinking deep thought. And
Yeah. Spectral analyzing of dermal
I think
ridges.
they were looking. Yeah, I was gonna say they were looking for dermal ridges.
That's what I look for. Yeah.
Because I mean, look for the dermal ridge. Without it, it's nothing.
Hey, if it doesn't have a dermal ridge on it, it's not authentic.
That's right.
It's like the old rub symbols on Transformers.
Did I say Linda Godfrey?
You did.
Oh,
You just said her name again.
well,
Say it one more time, she'll show up at the
I have to
house.
say it twice because she's so nice.
That's true.
Elizabeth Saint,
Yep.
Saturday only.
Yeah. She's busy.
Nick Groff,
Uh-huh.
Saturday only.
Nick. Yep.
Then Greg and Dana Newkirk from and I never remember this and can't get it right, but they're from they're the main Week in Weird editor reporter types, and they have the traveling museum of paranormal
Yeah, that's pretty
oddity things.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called something remotely close to that.
Yeah.
Travis Walton,
Yeah. Keep going.
Robert Murch,
I'm letting you drive this
Charlie Raymond, and I think Charlie Raymond's the one that's it's already sold out. But Saturday night they're doing the Bigfoot hunt thing.
shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Go out in the woods and look for Bigfoot.
Because they're
in Frankfurt.
They gave you all the protocols of what was going to happen, where they're going to go, about how far they're going to walk. I saw that listed on there.
If we encounter a Bigfoot, do not make eye contact.
If you see hair, don't taste it and then spit out like you know how close it is because of how fresh the hair is.
Sasquatch feces is known to be toxic. Do not taste it.
But it's high in protein, so it's kind of a 50-50 on where you're going with it.
And the only way that you're ever going to call in one is if you have one of the official Bigfoot tree-hitting bats.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Has the extra padding on the handle.
And did I mention Paranormal Guys is going to be there?
No.
Hey!
Hey! We are? Nice.
I hope you know that because you're driving.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we'll get there really fast, too. That make you nervous?
Jamie Snell.
Yeah.
We got some. He's really good artist. You
He
picked
is.
up a couple of his
Got a
prints
couple of
last
his
year.
prints last year, yep. The Flatwoods Monster and
Malthy.
yeah. Nice.
And the dude from Monsterology is going to be there. Monsterologist.
Uh-huh.
Is the one that does the cool patches.
Yeah,
Like
those
the
are cool.
Mothman Squad and
Yep.
the Yeti Brigade or whatever.
Are we there, Yeti?
Ugh.
I don't
Yeti to party. Yeah, there's a few more. I mean, you can go to cryptidcon.com and see the full list of guests and vendors.
That's true.
And if you do, I mean, don't. This doesn't mean anything. I mean, our logo is like down toward the bottom of that page, and I think the only reason they put that there is just so it wouldn't call so much attention away from the other people. They wanted them to.
I think so.
They wanted them to get a little bit of the spotlight too.
Okay, here's the real reason they did it.
Yes.
The fire marshal has a limitation on how many people can be in the building at one time.
Okay.
So, you don't like throw a big sign that says, I don't know, what are the kids into now?
Tide Pods.
No, that's what they eat.
Spinners.
No. I don't know who's popular right now, Chris. Beats me.
I'm
You
trying to
got
think
kids.
of who's somebody
That's not
that Myra
that's not an
listens to now.
animated superhero.
Who's that blonde girl that sings? Taylor
Swift. So it's the Taylor Swift squad. You don't throw that up at the beginning of whatever.
So what you're saying, it would be like, was it Back to School when they were trying to get their books, and he went outside with the Bruce Springsteen sign,
Yeah.
and everybody went away.
Nobody knows what that
It'd
is.
be like if you were having a con for rock stars, and it was you had, let's say, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, and Hootie and the Blowfish, and Little River Band, and those guys, but you were also having, let's say, Prince.
Well, first of all,
David Bowie. First of all, it'd be like, what? They're dead.
Well, first of all, it would be like how many 70-year-olds are going to show up to this event that you just are talking about? Because
I'm going to ones we can relate with because, like Taylor Swift,
well,
whatever. But if you're having those, if you put them at the top of the page, like, hey, Prince and David Bowie, nobody's going to scroll down to see who else is going to be there. They're going to be like, holy crap, it's Prince and David Bowie.
and Guar.
And Guar. Yes, okay, and Guar. The original lineup of Guar.
I want them to bring Otis back from the dead.
So they're all there, and then down below, you've got like the surviving members of REO Speedwagon, and if they may all be alive, I don't know.
Yeah, they still make cookies, don't they? Oh, those are Oreo.
Yeah, so that's the same with us. So what you're saying is they put us at the bottom, so there's not mass hysteria.
You don't want to break the doors, my friend. I'm actually appalled by your ignorance as to why they would do things this way. You're smarter than that, Chris.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm appalled by my own ignorance.
You should be.
You don't need to be appalled.
I'm pretty appalled.
So there you go. And Chad.
What, Chris?
Believe it or not, there is still a place on the old interwebs where you too can go and see some stuff about us occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
PairONormalGuys.com.
Wow.
It's where the show gets put up. There's some pictures.
What kind of HTTP / thing do I need to type in there for all that?
You need to type in pair.
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 Okay.
O.
O.
The letter
O. O face.
Normal.
Guys.
With an S. .com.
.com. Okay, that's it?
And then hit the enter button.
Wow.
Or
technology.
Search thing. Magnifying glass.
Sweet.
Whichever thing.
Huh. And then when I get there, what do I do?
I mean, you do whatever. There's links for all kinds of crap. There's links for everywhere that you can find us.
You see pictures
on the
of us?
web. There's some pictures.
In case you don't like us.
There's a link to email us.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't want to follow the link, just send it to the guys
at
PairONormalGuys.com. I mean,
nice.
See how it works?
Huh. About shows. Can you listen to shows?
There's links to all of the shows
Woo, doggy.
Our vast catalog of shows.
Back shows, yeah.
Shows.
Over a year's worth?
I mean, 2.
Yeah.
Going on, starting the 3rd year here in
Are we?
by March.
Christ.
This is show number 40, by the way.
Oh, 40 in 3 years.
2, actually.
Oh, okay.
We're not starting the 3rd year till March.
40 in 2 years.
I mean, that's 20 a year. That's
52
weeks in a year.
I guess if you were getting some kind of injection, you'd want to keep it that low. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And you can also find us over on picture pages.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
For those in the know.
Okay.
And that's just, you can find us at Pair O Normal Guys on there as well. There's about to be some, lots of pictures going up on that one.
Do we do some of them tweets? What about them tweets?
Nah,
things?
we've got a tweeter.
Yeah,
Twitter.
We got
whatever.
our Twitter thing. We don't tweet no more?
Twitter annoys me.
Oh, why
I
does
don't
Twitter
know. It
annoy
just
you?
does.
Huh.
I don't know.
Guess it's a young man's game.
I guess. Is Twitter a thing anymore?
I don't know. No Twitters for you, Grandpa.
No, we've got one.
Okay, well,
Maybe I'll just hand that over to you and be like,
no,
Chad, tweet.
I don't even know how it works.
Tweet.
We'll let Katrina do it.
I tweet.
And there'll be stuff that doesn't have anything to do with
Pictures of breakfast.
Yeah, it'll be like, here is breakfast for today. It's Whole30 approved.
You're gonna be in trouble.
And delicious.
So yeah, Instagram. Get set for that to blow up.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be pictures galore on there.
Tell you what, I get more requests from more people that I don't even know what country they're in.
Well, because you set up your
They're gonna
own and
follow
used
me.
apparently some word that means like jihad or something.
Hey now. That's not nice.
I'm just saying.
It's not what it means. It's got to do with some kind of music or something. Stop it.
Anyway, and kind of the main place to find us is our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/Pair
Oh,
O Normal Guys. Chad keeps that one up to date with putting all kinds of interesting little tidbits and stories and articles and stuff up there.
If I find it interesting, I think that you might find it interesting.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity. Giggity.
And if you're looking at the old Paranormal Guys Facebook page, going over to one Mr. William Blanchard's Facebook page at facebook.com/William Blanchard Soundtrack. He is the gentleman that provides us all the music that we use for the Pair O Normal Guys spectacular online web show.
Musical genius.
He is. Give him a shout out, give him a listen, give him some money.
Yeah,
Buy some of his tracks. He sells them.
He does. It's good stuff.
It is.
And if you're doing your own podcast or want some good background music, I would
hit him up.
Tell you to go his way.
Because, heck, we asked him for a little background music for one show, and like 3 hours later, he sent me a file with something in it, and I was like, wow.
Yep.
I'm thinking about getting a hold of him to do a remix for the opening for Paranormal Guys BS.
Yeah, we need one.
Remix.
Gonna make it sound like the
remix.
Friday the 13th Part 3 3D beginning where it has like disco music mixed in with it. It's oh no. Well, they made it this far. You lost them now. No.
Some theremin going in it.
You know, I almost bought a theremin. They wanted $300 for it out of Music Go Round.
Out of all the crap you buy that for no good reason other than it's just something to sit around, you didn't buy a theremin.
Nope.
Something that I would have actually been happy with.
It was like $300 some.
I don't
It was
care.
nice, though.
Can you put a price on my happiness?
Apparently not.
So anyway, kids. Cryptid Con.
Yeah.
Mothman Festival the week after that.
See.
And a couple weeks off, and then we start the rebirth of the new Paranormal Guys.
Mm-hmm. Stronger, faster, more alive.
I don't know about faster.
Action Masters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So until then, have a few normal weeks or so.
Oh, that flows
Hey,
terribly.
that reminded me, we start doing one a week. What are we going to do? Because you can't say have a paranormal.
That was your thing. You'll have
I
to
know. What are we
going
to do, though? Now we can't do one every week.
Have a paranormal week.
That makes me sad. That makes no sense. Maybe.
Beats me.
Maybe we just say, until next time.
Till next time, true believers.
Same Pong time, same Pong channel. Good day.